When poet Marianne Moore wrote "The King is Dead" in 1932, she might have been describing the attitude of the modernist literary movement as a whole. Sometimes playful and ironic, and sometimes powerful and poignant, the poets of this era freed themselves from old-fashioned rules about what poetry should be, allowing pure expression and insightful commentary on the rapidly changing world around them. Modernists rejected the realism of the last century, believing that the best way to find truth wasn't just to objectively describe life as it was, but to take life and remix it, make it your own, joke about it, and, in the words of Ezra Pound, make it new. Early 20th century poets like Robert Frost and Carl Sandburg helped build the transition from realism to modernism, even if they weren't fully modern themselves. Robert Frost put a new spin on old ideas in poems like Pan with Us, rejecting the romantic sentiments of the past to embrace the new modern world. And Carl Sandburg described poetry as the opening and closing of a door, leaving those who look through to guess about what is seen during a moment. Marianne Moore, E. Cummings, and William Carlos Williams became America's most fully modern poets, choosing forms that were unusual and playful to express themes that were serious and smart. These poets were strongly influenced by Imagism, an early 20th century movement that valued simple, precise language and the use of a few carefully selected details to express a universal experience or idea. Amid this spirit of reinvention, African Americans in Lower Manhattan created one of the most significant artistic movements in American history, the Harlem Renaissance. Authors like Langston Hughes, Countee Cullen, and Jean Toomer asserted their intellect and influence, defying stereotypes and promoting progress with each brilliant new poem, novel, or short story. While the ideas underlying modernism and the Harlem Renaissance were similar in some ways, they emerged as two distinct movements that grew almost independently of each other. Still, both groups of writers shared a sense of experimentation, confidence, and exploration that helped shape and define America as she came out of the Industrial Revolution, through the First World War, and into the modern age.